The award-winning BallGame Blitz Sports Network from Worthy Road Studios. Over 1 million views in 2024. We're where you need to advertise. Subscribe to our YouTube channel and join the over 5,000 subscribers watching local sports. The Jackson Rockabillys, Union University, Bethel College, Lane College, South Gibson County, USJ, and TCA. Multi-camera broadcasts, slow-motion instant replay, on-screen scoreboard and graphics, and professional announcers. Thanks to our sponsors who make it all possible. The BallGame Blitz Sports Network from Worthy Road Studios. The premier sports broadcast network in West Tennessee. The award-winning BallGame Blitz Sports Network from Worthy Road Studios. Over 1 million views in 2024. We're where you need to advertise. Subscribe to our YouTube channel and join the over 5,000 subscribers watching local sports. The Jackson Rockabillys, Union University, Bethel College, Lane College, South Gibson County, USJ, and TCA. Multi-camera broadcasts, slow-motion instant replay, on-screen scoreboard and graphics, and professional announcers. Thanks to our sponsors who make it all possible. The BallGame Blitz Sports Network from Worthy Road Studios. The premier sports broadcast network in West Tennessee. At FMY Orthodontics, we believe a beautiful, healthy smile is the key to boosting confidence and enhancing quality of life. Our team of highly skilled and compassionate orthodontic professionals is dedicated to providing personalized care in a welcoming, state-of-the-art environment. Whether you're looking for traditional braces, clear aligners, or other orthodontic solutions, we offer a variety of options to meet your needs. Our goal is to provide the most effective and efficient orthodontic treatment for every patient.
And good afternoon and welcome to another elimination round contest between the Crockett County baseball team and the Medina All-Stars baseball team. I'm Coach Joe Holloway here on Worthy Road Studios, but you'll be watching on the BallGame Blitz Facebook page. We will add the Worthy Road Facebook page to it. Games will be archived on YouTube. Again, elimination round. These are two winners from previous elimination games. Crockett County won 15-11 down at the other field over at Milan. That's field 1. At field 2, a 9-4 victory by the Medina All-Star, and that advanced both teams to this contest. And like I said, again, a loser leave town if you're a wrestling fan. Worthy Road Studios brings you the finest in broadcasting with Union University Sports, USJ, Jackson, of course, other sports in Jackson, and TCA, South Gibson, and boxing. We've done football on the collegiate level with Bethel and Lane, done rockabilly baseball, done boxing matches, many more. This is a copyright broadcast. Okay, and they have changed lineups on me, so that one helped. We're going to take a 30-second timeout and let me make an adjustment, and we'll be back after this.
The award-winning BallGame Blitz Sports Network from Worthy Road Studios. Over 1 million views in 2024. We're where you need to advertise. Subscribe to our YouTube channel and join the over 5,000 subscribers watching local sports. The Jackson Rockabillys, Union University, Bethel College, Lane College, South Gibson County, USJ, and TCA. Multi-camera broadcasts, slow-motion instant replay, on-screen scoreboard and graphics, and professional announcers. Thanks to our sponsors who make it all possible. The BallGame Blitz Sports Network from Worthy Road Studios. The premier sports broadcast network in West Tennessee. At FMY Orthodontics, we believe a beautiful, healthy smile is the key to boosting confidence and enhancing quality of life. Our team of highly skilled and compassionate orthodontic professionals is dedicated to providing personalized care in a welcoming, state-of-the-art environment. Whether you're looking for traditional braces, clear aligners, or other orthodontic solutions, we offer a variety of options to meet your needs. Our goal is to provide the most effective and efficient orthodontic treatment for every patient.
We are back here after a little lineup adjustment here. And my good comrade to my left, what a great job he does. And we had to make a slight adjustment. He figured it out quicker than I did. Medina will be the home team in this game. And Crockett County will lead off with Jathan Woolley wearing number 14. The second hitter is 31, Jackson Halliburton. And the third slot, Jake Simmons wearing number 90. Hitting fourth, Grayson Wathen. Hitting fifth, number 23, Jackson Earls. In the sixth slot, wearing number 5, Reed Ross. And in the seventh slot, Elijah Bodkins. He wears number 12. Wearing number 6, hitting 8th, Clay Irvin. Hitting 9th, wearing 00, Elijah Cecil. And hitting 10th, wearing number 1. And that is Jairo Ubiarco. I got it right. He's got a good name. He's a good player, but he got a tough name. And batting 11th, Landon Webb wearing number 8. And Webb will be in the pitching position for them. Basically, other than one change, Brantley's not in the starting lineup. And we did get one of the assistant coaches says it's Delgard, Huck Delgard. And we'll hopefully, if that's not right, I am not to blame for it. We love to get young men's names right. Waiting this again, we'll tell you, is an elimination contest. And I believe the winner has to go on and will play the last game of the day. And they would play against the New Bern American team, if my bracket is right. And advancing to the plate is Jathan Woolley. He'll be the leadoff man. Wears number 14. He'll be playing in the outfield. He'll be followed by Halliburton, the shortstop. We saw him the other night. Does a good job. Of course, Cody Halliburton is their head coach and pitcher. His other assistants are Dylan Woolley, Charlie Earls, and James Ross. Here's one hit up the middle. Looks like it could be a base hit. Second baseman ranges over and holds it. And he should have. Good decision. Halliburton coming to the plate. So a runner on first, no outs. We're in the top of the first. Jake Simmons on deck. Halliburton will be at shortstop. He does a very good job there, too. Got some fine fielders in this game. Fighting your way out of the elimination bracket, or some people like to call it loser's bracket. I hate to use that term. It can be tough. It wears on you. It takes a lot of energy. Another solid hit up the middle, and so 2 runners on now. First and second, no outs. That brings up Jake Simmons, the second baseman. Wathen on deck. So Wathen had a very good glove at first base the other night, but this is Simmons batting. Jake Simmons. Wilson out in the circle as the defensive player there. Infield of London, Delgard, Peterson, and Cope. There's a swing and a miss. Drill back up the middle. Delgard will take it and throw to first where he's safe. A runner is coming home as the ball gets away, so 1 run has scored. And the throw to the plate, the runner is safe. Got a player hurt down at first base. Coaches come out to check on him. So 1 runner on, but 2 runs quickly in for the Crockett County team. Wathen up there, the first baseman. He hits one up the middle, gets through. So runners advancing to second and third. Here comes the throw in. It's cut off, and we've got runners at second and third. So Crockett County has opened very strong. Wathen gets a hit, and that will bring Jackson Earls to the plate. Earls will play third base. Left-handed hitter. 2-0 your score. No outs in the inning. Swinging strike. Reed Ross on deck. Swinging strike 2. Here's one hit. It gets to the ground. 1 run streaking to the plate. The second one scoring, and into second base safely is Jackson Earls. 4 big runs on the plate early. But Medina, a very capable team. They can score runs too, as you saw in the contest we just had. Crockett played down on field 1 against Milan and beat them. Crockett opened up, though, with first 4 men in their lineup have scored. There's no outs. Earls is on second. Reed Ross is at the plate. Ross playing left field. Bodkin's on deck. There's one hit up in the air. Shortstop can't get to it. They'll throw to third. Let's see. The ball gets away from the third baseman, so you got runners at first and third. And Elijah Bodkins comes to the plate. He plays in the outfield. Clay Irvin would be next. Wind whipping up here, and that is a factor on these fly balls that get up in the air. No balks, if you want to call a balk on the pitching coach or pitcher, who is the head coach for the Crockett County team, and there is no balks in coach pitch baseball. Making a little adjustment with his hitter, Elijah Bodkins. Bodkins hits this one on the ground. It gets through into the outfield. 1 run score, and they're holding a runner up. It gets away, but they didn't know it, and Bodkins will advance all the way to second base. Clay Irvin comes to the plate, and we know he's a pretty good baseball player, but with his mom being such a good basketball player and coach, bet you somewhere along the line he'll be a basketball player in addition to a baseball player. Who knows? May be a great football player one day. Eighth hitter here in the lineup, Clay Irvin. He drives one down, and it's fair ball right down that line. 2 runs are going to streak to the plate on Irvin's hit. The throw is going to be high. Irvin will advance. 7 runs in, and if I'm not mistaken on my rules, if Crockett scores again, that will be the end of the inning. And my genius to the next, and he is very smart, knows this game backwards and forwards, says that would end an inning. So Cecil's up to bat. Elijah Cecil, the catcher. He hits one out in the outfield. Let's see if it gets down. It does. Irvin is going to advance to third. Strong throw coming to the plate. And there'll be runners at second and third. Cecil on with that hit. And coming to the plate, Jairo Ubiarco. And remember the game I did on Thursday night, I believe it was. Ubiarco had a couple of big hits for him. Swinging strike one. And don't forget now, even though it's 7-0, Medina very capable of scoring. They did a good job in the last game putting runs together. Both teams come out of winning games. There's another strike in the elimination bracket. We played on field 1 and 2 at the same time. Taking that pitch. This one hit on the ground. Let's see if that 8th run will get in. It will. It won't matter because it's going to score no matter what happens.
That's 8.
Hey.
Max, it's 8.
That ends the inning with 8 big runs. Matter of fact, the first 8 hitters scored in that one. And after a half inning of play, Crockett County leads 8-0 with Medina coming to bat. Let's take a timeout on the ball game Blitz.
The award-winning BallGame Blitz Sports Network from Worthy Road Studios. Over 1 million views in 2024. We're where you need to advertise. Subscribe to our YouTube channel and join the over 5,000 subscribers watching local sports. The Jackson Rockabillys, Union University, Bethel College, Lane College, South Gibson County, USJ, and TCA. Multi-camera broadcasts, slow-motion instant replay, on-screen scoreboard and graphics, and professional announcers. Thanks to our sponsors who make it all possible. The BallGame Blitz Sports Network from Worthy Road Studios. The premier sports broadcast network in West Tennessee.
Back for the bottom of the first as Medina comes to the plate trailing 8-0. Crockett County exploded. Some solid hitting and base running. Carson London, who I got to see this and do the first game, had a great game. He'll be leading off. He's the first baseman. Hook Delgard will be the second baseman and hit second. Hitting third, Sam Peterson, the fine shortstop, and John Allen Crutchfield, wearing number 9, will hit in the cleanup. Medina wants to strike and get some runs and eat into this lead. Crockett County wants to get them out 1-2-3 if at all possible. Coaches for the Medina All-Stars, Chris Walker, Dave Derry, Dan Peterson, Kenneth Ward. And here comes the catcher for Crockett County. He was due to hit, and he had the equipment off. Landon Webb does a good job for them. That pitch taken. This one popped up. It will get over the head of the first baseman. And just like that, Carson London has started it off with a hit. Brings up the second hitter in their lineup. This will be Hook Delgard hitting second. Had a great game. The first one also plays tremendous defense, got a shotgun arm. He drills one up the middle, takes the big hop over the glove, and running through. And let's see if there's a tag. No tag. Aggressive base running, and Medina's got him at second and third with no outs. As Huck Delgard comes through with his play like he did in that first game. Sam Peterson, the shortstop up there. 2 runners in scoring position. No outs in the inning. This one is starting to be slugfest. Here's one on the ground. Third baseman comes up, shoots to first. A run has scored. London scored. 5-3 on the putout of Peterson with John Allen Crutchfield coming up there. 1 out in the inning. Runner at third base. That's Delgard. Jackson Earls, the third baseman, with a nice throw to first. There's one popped up, but it'll fall before it can get caught. Here's one, a base hit. That'll drive a run in, and now the second run of the inning. Crutchfield comes through. Daxon Smith comes up there. Smith, an outfielder. Hester will be on deck, the catcher. Only 1 out in the inning. Boy, we've had an explosive game, 8-2. Here's one popped high. Third baseman gives chase, just barely doesn't get there. Notice a lot of the third basemen in this contest wearing the sunglasses. Left fielder also with some sunglasses. Swinging strike 2. Remember, you can strike out. You cannot walk in coach pitch. Here's one drill back up the middle. Center fielder comes on hard, comes up throwing, and the ball is dropped, and they are running straight through. Pressure put on, gets away from the third baseman, and the throw home, and they got him. Wow. Impressive play. Catcher held and did the job. That's Elijah Cecil. This brings Hester up there. Zeke Hester, the catcher. (8-2) still the score after that runner's thrown out at home plate. Hester had a rip at that one. Strong young man. Both of these are very good teams. Swinging strike 2. Takes that pitch. He gets an attaboy from somebody about having a good eye. On deck is Kyrie Wilson. That one fouled off, so we'll do it again. That one over the head of the first baseman. That will score a run. Smith crosses the plate. Hester with a base hit. Let's see. I don't know if they've got a courtesy runner for him or not to go ahead and start putting his equipment on. There are 2 outs in the inning. Kyrie Wilson, who is the defensive player in the circle, would be the pitcher if we were playing player pitch instead of coach pitch. Emmett Cope, the third baseman, on deck. 3 runs are in. It's 8-3. Cope forgot to take his bat with him, which happens sometimes. He needs that just to swing. We'll see if he uses the same bat that Kyrie Wilson does, but Wilson at the plate takes that pitch. Runner at first is Hester, who just drove in a run. 3 are in this inning for Medina. And a swing and a miss. Drilled over the first baseman's head right down the right field line. Right fielder giving chase. Hester headed to third. Wilson right behind him. Hester, it looks like, is going to score. They hold the runner up as the catcher, Cecil, does a good job. 4 runs are in. And Kyrie Wilson on first, or on third, actually. He has Joy on the back of his jersey, and we'll need to check that, but that's what we were given. And Medina only put down the first names on their scorecard. Cope fouls that one off. Cope, the third baseman, wears 15, followed by Jaden Ward. On the ground with 2 outs. Second baseman up, over, and it's dropped, and another run has scored. As Kyrie has scored. And that brings up Ward. Jaden Ward plays in the outfield for the Medina team. 8-5 game. I told you these two teams can score. Here's one over the shortstop's head right in front of the outfielder. Another base hit. It'll be second and third with some aggressive running, and never stopped the runner going around, and Cope scoring from first. Ward has wound up on the throw at third. And that should bring Jude Cowan, number 55, up there. 8-6, 14 runs alone here in the first inning of play by the two teams. On deck should be Axton Irving. And a base hit, and another run will score. Ward scores. Cowan with the hit. This one hit out into right field. It'll advance the base runner. And Axton Irving on with a base hit. Motoring around trying to score is Cowan. And that should be 8 runs right there if my math is correct. And both teams have scored 8 in the first inning. Very unusual. And at the end of one inning of play, it's Crockett County 8. Medina 8. We'll take a timeout and try to get our calculator going again. You're on the ball game Blitz.
At FMY Orthodontics, we believe a beautiful, healthy smile is the key to boosting confidence and enhancing quality of life. Our team of highly skilled and compassionate orthodontic professionals is dedicated to providing personalized care in a welcoming, state-of-the-art environment. Whether you're looking for traditional braces, clear aligners, or other orthodontic solutions, we offer a variety of options to meet your needs. Our goal is to provide the most effective and efficient orthodontic treatment for every patient.
We are looking at a game that time may get us. We started at 3:50, and both these teams scoring a ton of runs. And back, and this should be Landon Webb, the catcher, leading off for the Crockett County team. Here's the pitch, swung on and missed. It is Landon Webb, who actually is the pitcher. 84 degrees, sunny, as we've told you. 4:16. Nothing like coach pitch baseball in the Cal Ripken League. This one hit on the ground. Gets by the pitcher, Kyrie, and is a base hit. That puts Webb on at first with no outs. Brings the top of the order up there, Jathan Woolley, one of the outfielders. Wears number 14. Here's a solid hit by the shortstop. That'll put runners at first and second. Good fundamental play by the Medina team. So Woolley singles. He's on first. Webb has advanced to second. And the hitter is Halliburton. He's the shortstop. He scored back in the first. This one popped up to the shortstop for the first out. That brings up Jake Simmons. Foul that one off. Got it off the small part of the bat. Runners on first and second. One out in an 8-8 tie. Swinging strike. We're in the top of the second. This one hit on the ground towards the second baseman, Delgard. The umpire says he got him for the first out of the inning. That's going to bring up Wathen. Grayson Wathen, the first baseman of the night. He had a great night with the glove and some pretty good hits too, but this is another day. Takes the first pitch. Second pitch swung on and missed. Runners at second and third with one out. Boy, here's one drilled down the line. That'll be extra bases. 2 runs will score on this one. It's hard to say they're already scored, but getting early. It looks like it's going to be a stand-up triple. Watham delivers. He's on third. Webb and Woolley have scored, and it's a 10-8 ball game, and this is going to be the Wild Wild West. Waiting for the hitter to Jackson Earls, the fine fielding third baseman who doubled his last time up. Foul ball. He scored in that inning. Matter of fact, the first 8 hitters scored in that first inning for Crockett County. Swinging strike. Two strikes. You can strike out in coach pitch. You also can get 5 pitches, but you cannot strike out, though. Boy, here's one up in the air. Hit to right field. Right center it comes on, but the ball drops and another run has scored. So Reed Ross, playing left field, scored after getting a hit. Wears number 5. He'll be there. It's an 11-8 ball game, and we can see now that both teams are going to put plenty of runs up here. I'm going to get writer's cramp, but that's all right. They have to play. If writer's cramp's the worst thing, it's okay. Kids are enjoying the game. And the first baseman makes the play. That will end the inning, but 3 big runs were put on over the plate. It's 11-8. We're going into the bottom of the second with Crockett County leading Medina. We'll be back on the BallGame Blitz.
The award-winning BallGame Blitz Sports Network from Worthy Road Studios. Over 1 million views in 2024. We're where you need to advertise. Subscribe to our YouTube channel and join the over 5,000 subscribers watching local sports. The Jackson Rockabillys, Union University, Bethel College, Lane College, South Gibson County, USJ, and TCA. Multi-camera broadcasts, slow motion instant replay, on-screen scoreboard and graphics, and professional announcers. Thanks to our sponsors who make it all possible. The BallGame Blitz Sports Network from Worthy Road Studios. The premier sports broadcast network in West Tennessee.
Back on the BallGame Blitz, we are bringing you one of the elimination games. Both teams trying to advance to the championship round. At the end of 1 1/2, Crockett County leads 11-8. They've scored 8 and 3. In the first, Medina scored 8 runs. They're back. They batted around. They're back to their leadoff man. Carson London. Carson plays first base, does a good job. Catcher was one of the late scorers, and so he's down there checking equipment, make sure he's protected. That's good. Like we said, Carson had a good previous game. We got to see that one. Did not get to see Crockett County played, but I know they scored 15 runs in that game against Milan, eliminated Milan. Here's one up the middle, knocked down by the pitcher. Over to first, and they retired Carson London, 1-3. That's Landon Webb. At bat, Huck Delgard singled and scored. Popped up this time. Catcher looked for it. Didn't get it, but one strike. Mind you, this is a copyright broadcast of Worthy Road Studios. Any rebroadcast, retransmission, or further use is prohibited. Here's one drilled to left field. Left fielder comes on, almost made a basket catch. And it puts Delgard on first base. So he's there with one out. Peterson advancing to the plate. And checking with the left fielder a little bit. Peterson wearing number 10. Right-handed hitting shortstop comes up with a runner at first and one out. Popped up. Catcher comes back here. Made a great effort. Here's a base hit out into left field. Let's see, it's bobbled, and so they'll advance a runner to third, and it'll be second and third on the throw. Going to hold the runner up. So Delgard at third. Peterson with the hit at second. There's one out in the inning. Here's the pitch hit up the middle. Looks like it's going to get all the way through. A run will score. 2 runs coming to the plate as Delgard and Peterson score. Crutchfield motors into third. He's going to try to come home. They hold him up. He scrambles to get back. And Cecil, the catcher, makes sure he gets back. So a lot of scoring here. After doing the job getting the runs in, Daxton Smith will advance to the plate. John Allen Crutchfield with a timely hit. It's 11-10 is the score. And a ground ball. Shortstop Halliburton to first. And they say he is safe, and the run scores. And we have a tie game. It's back tied at 11. Lots of offense already. Already more offense than in the first game on this field today. You like offense? Watch this. Call 5 friends and tell them. Ball popped up. Hester, the batter. Ball will drop. And they got the runner at second on a fielder's choice. So 2 outs now in the inning. Zeke Hester, the catcher who just popped that one up, is at first base. Kyrie, the pitcher, at the plate. Fouls that one off, and when we say pitcher, this is the young man that stands in the circle. And the pitch taken. .427. Popped up. Shortstop Halliburton wants it. Halliburton's got it to end the inning. But not before this ball game gets tied back up at 11. We'll be back with the score between Crockett County and Medina, knotted at 11 on the BallGame Blitz.
At FMY Orthodontics, we believe a beautiful, healthy smile is the key to boosting confidence and enhancing quality of life. Our team of highly skilled and compassionate orthodontic professionals is dedicated to providing personalized care in a welcoming, state-of-the-art environment. Whether you're looking for traditional braces, clear aligners, or other orthodontic solutions, we offer a variety of options to meet your needs. Our goal is to provide the most effective and efficient orthodontic treatment for every patient.
Both teams leaving it on the field because this is an elimination game. Playing hard. Both teams have scored exactly the same, 8 in the first and 3 in the second. We're going to the top of the third inning. Crockett County coming. Little discussion over at the Medina dugout as they break and come out. Elijah Bodkins wearing 12. One of the outfielders will lead off, followed by Clay Irvin and Elijah Cecil. Had to get one of the warm-up baseballs off the field. Swinging strike one. Harry Carey would say, nothing like fun at the old ballpark. Here's one back to the pitcher, a little bit of a bobble. Kyrie picks it up, throws to first. The umpire shoots the right hand out there and says 1 away. Brings up Clay Irvin, who singled and scored his first time up, followed by Elijah Cecil, the catcher. Taking Kyrie out because that one kind of popped up. May have hit him in the lip or the mouth a little bit. You never know. He's okay, though. Tough young man. Bet he's a multiple sport athlete. Again, the umpire doing a good job helping these young hitters get to the safest on-deck circle spot. Irvin hits this one, and it's foul. Clay Irvin wears number 6. Slightly open stance, pulls this one to the first baseman. First baseman, London, will take it. score that 3U. That's first baseman unassisted. 2 outs in the inning, and Elijah Cecil, the catcher, who's already had a put out on a throw to him at the plate. UB Arco on deck. Here's a ground ball. Kyrie will handle it. Over to first, stretched by the first baseman. No runs, no hits, no errors. No one left on base. The end of 2 1/2 innings of play. It's all knotted up. Crockett County 11 and Medina 11. We'll take a timeout, hear from some important people on the BallGame Blitz.
The award-winning BallGame Blitz Sports Network from Worthy Road Studios. Over 1 million views in 2024. We're where you need to advertise. Subscribe to our YouTube channel and join the over 5,000 subscribers watching local sports. The Jackson Rockabillys, Union University, Bethel College, Lane College, South Gibson County, USJ, and TCA. Multi-camera broadcasts, slow-motion instant replay, on-screen scoreboard and graphics, and professional announcers. Thanks to our sponsors who make it all possible. The BallGame Blitz Sports Network from Worthy Road Studios. The premier sports broadcast network in West Tennessee.
Bringing you this game, a very special sponsor, and we want you to thank them, FMY Orthodontics. Doing a great job bringing you the games of the youth of America here on the BallGame Blitz in Worthy Road Studios. We got a slobber knocker, a barn burner, a white knuckler. It's 11-11 going into the bottom of the third. Or actually the top of the third. It is the bottom. I need to get my stuff straight. Draw the lines, Coach, and it'll help your scorebook. Gotten such excitement about the 3 up and 3 down. You don't see that much in coach pitch, though. You will see it on occasion. Both these teams are good fielding teams, but they hate to use it this way, but they're very offensive. Not with the language, but with the bats. They hit the ball. They run the bases. Bottom of the third, Medina has a chance to take the lead. They'd like to put some runners on and get them home. Emmett Cope, the third baseman, will lead it off. He's 1 for 1 and scored already. Jaden Ward will be up next. He'll be followed by Jude Cowan. Slight delay here in the game. A little talk down at first base, but that's not what's delaying the game. Waiting for the catcher, and it takes some time. I've caught before, and that equipment is not the easiest in the world to put on. Double-0, Elijah Cecil, the catcher, is on the ground. Throw gets away. The hitter is safe and on base. Advance to second. They get it in very quickly. So with Cope at second, Jaden Ward comes to the plate. Fouls this one off. Has an open stance. You always check the front foot out. Great pictures. We've got a center field camera here. High pop fly. The first baseman takes it. Wathan. 1 out in the inning. But that runner is at second. Jude Cowan, wearing 55, will be coming to the plate. Cowan also has a slightly open stance. That's with the front foot towards third base a little. Drives it towards right center. And the catch by the outfielder out there. A fine running catch. Two outs in the inning. Axton Irvin up at the plate. Axton hits left-handed. This one driven over the first baseman's head down the right field line. the runner is going to try to score, and Medina has taken the lead as Cope comes across the plate on a hit by Irvin. And that should bring the top of the order. And Carson London up there, he's 1 for 2 today. We're in the third. He takes that pitch. Medina leads 12-11 over Crockett County. Drill towards the shortstop. Didn't get it, but it bounced right off of him to the second baseman. Fielder's choice, third out. But one run did score, and it makes it 12-11. Medina leads Crockett County at the end of 3. Let's take a timeout on the BallGame Blitz Worthy Road Studios Network.
At FMY Orthodontics, we believe a beautiful, healthy smile is the key to boosting confidence and enhancing quality of life. Our team of highly skilled and compassionate orthodontic professionals is dedicated to providing personalized care in a welcoming, state-of-the-art environment. Whether you're looking for traditional braces, clear aligners, or other orthodontic solutions, we offer a variety of options to meet your needs. Our goal is to provide the most effective and efficient orthodontic treatment for every patient.
We are back in a white knuckler. FMY Orthodontics bringing you this great game between Medina and Crockett County. 12-11, Medina leading. It's the top of the fourth. UB Arco, I think, will lead off. It's Cairo, UB Arco. He'll be followed by the pitcher Landon Webb, or the young man that occupies the circle, and then Jathan Woolley. Okay, we've got a substitution, 17, and that's Ben Brantley going in for Kyrie. Uriarco hits one to the second baseman. Delegard up and over to first. The young man got not only a good glove, but a strong throwing arm. One out. Landon Webb will come up. He singled and scored his first time up. One out in the inning. We're in the top of the fourth. Had an 8-run explosion by both teams in the first, 3 runs in the second. Again, we're in the top of the fourth. There's a foul ball. Umpires have done a good job today. Some people might not agree, but they've had tough calls. They've had proper angles. They've kept the kids safe. Here's one hit down the third baseline, foul. Landon Webb will come back and try it again. He's got 2 strikes on him. And that's the second out on a strikeout. 2 outs in the top of the order. Jathan Woolley coming up there. He's been on twice. He scored twice. In the fourth, 12-11, Medina leads Crockett County. This one fouled off, be out of play. Crockett County would love to get some base runners, and obviously Medina would love to keep them from getting those base runners. 2 outs in the inning. Woolley carefully watches that one. Of course, Dylan Woolley, one of the assistant coaches for the Crockett County team. Cody Halliburton pitching, the head coach. This one popped up. Let's see who takes it. And that looks like London for the third out. A pop-up. That ends the inning. No runs, no hits, no errors. No one left on base. And at the end of 3.5, Medina 12, Crockett County 11. We'll take that important timeout on the ball game Blitz.
The award-winning BallGame Blitz Sports Network from Worthy Road Studios. Over 1 million views in 2024. We're where you need to advertise. Subscribe to our YouTube channel and join the over 5,000 subscribers watching local sports. The Jackson Rockabillys, Union University, Bethel College, Lane College, South Gibson County, USJ, and TCA. Multi-camera broadcasts, slow-motion instant replay, on-screen scoreboard and graphics, and professional announcers. Thanks to our sponsors who make it all possible. The BallGame Blitz Sports Network from Worthy Road Studios. The premier sports broadcast network in West Tennessee.
Well, we are back, and after the early explosion, scoring has slowed down. It's a 12-11 game. Medina coming to bat. It looks like Delegard, the second baseman, will lead it off. Let's see if I am right about that. Checking my scorebook, that's what it says, but I got scribbles from so many runs being scored. And it is number 27, a fine young player. Hopefully what the assistant coach told me is right about his name, because I want to get everybody's name right. Boy, there's one drill. Shortstop Halliburton's going to come up with it. Shoots across just a little late, and that's a base hit here in the fourth. Huck Delegard leading off. Peterson, who scored his last time up and singled, is the hitter now, the shortstop, followed by John Allen Crutchfield. Here's one popped up in the air. Left fielder comes on. That one just wouldn't stay in the old glove, but he gets the force play anyway. So 1 out in the inning. And you have to score that one, officially a fielder's choice. So Peterson on with Crutchfield at the plate. Crutchfield singled and scored the last time. Hits one. It's a blue darter towards Simmons and gets by. This time, though, it gets by the outfielder. I'm going to tell you what, Peterson's going to be trying to stretch it and get all the way home. And motoring into third, and I think he's going to try it. The throw is going to be close and couldn't hold the ball safe, Crutchfield. So 2 more runs have scored, giving a little padding to that lead that Medina had. And Daxton Smith will come up there. 14-11 now your score with Daxton Smith, an outfielder, coming to the plate. He hits one, stopped by the pitcher. Webb over to first, but it's dropped, and he's safe. With Smith on, Zeke Hester, the catcher, who's 1 for 2 today, coming to the plate. Three-run lead now being held by Medina. Hester takes that pitch, steps out just like you would in the pros or older young men's baseball. Checks that third base coach. 2 pitches have been thrown. This one fouled off, so 3 pitches, and you only get 5. Remind everybody you have to stay with a 4-man outfield. You cannot bring one of them into the infield. 14-11, and the pitch drilled towards the second baseman, Simmons. Simmons gets it on the hop, goes to second. So Hester on with the fielder's choice. Daxton Smith forced there. 4-6, second out. And with 2 outs, this is Brantley coming to the plate. Ben Brantley. Ben came in the last inning. Got under that one a little bit and fouled it off. 2 outs in the inning, a runner at first. Medina leads by 3. Crockett County looking to get that third put out. So 3 pitches have been thrown, one of them for a strike. Drilled on the ground. Halliburton, the shortstop. He takes a bad bounce on him. They go to second with it, but it gets by. Runner will advance. And now runners at first, or actually second and third. Checking that runner, and he advanced on the throw. Emmett Cope, who's had a good day both in the field and at the plate. Couple of hits, couple of runs scored. Cope with a nice swing, but was going for the downs and missed. No balls, because we don't call them. Get to the left fielder. That one's going to bounce, and another run's going to score. It's not a forced play, so they had to tag him at third, and Hester will score. Ward coming to the plate after Cope's hit. He hits one over the second baseman's head to right field. Another run has scored. Well, it doesn't score. It does not count. That is a force play. So we change it to a fielder's choice. But 15 runs are in, 3 in that inning. And it is at the end of 5, or actually we'll be going into the 5th. At the end of 4, it's 15-11. We'll be back on the BallGame Blitz Worthy Road Studios Network.
At FMY Orthodontics, we believe a beautiful, healthy smile is the key to boosting confidence and enhancing quality of life. Our team of highly skilled and compassionate orthodontic professionals is dedicated to providing personalized care in a welcoming, state-of-the-art environment. Whether you're looking for traditional braces, clear aligners, or other orthodontic solutions, we offer a variety of options to meet your needs. Our goal is to provide the most effective and efficient orthodontic treatment for every patient.
We are back in what's been a slugfest, a slobber knocker, although the last 2 innings, Crockett County has gone down rather quietly, especially in the 4th where they went 1, 2, 3. Actually, in the 3rd and the 4th, after scoring 11 big runs, they trail, need base runners right now. And Jackson Halliburton, the shortstop, coming to the plate, who's 1 for 2 today. His dad, Cody Halliburton, on the mound. Takes that pitch, so 2 pitches thrown. The coaches are Cody Halliburton, Dylan Woolley, Charlie Earls, James Ross. Here's one solidly hit up the middle for a base hit. That one gets by and is going to roll towards the wall. Halliburton's going to motor into third as the throw it offline. He's going home. Let's see if there's a play at the plate. There is a play at the plate, and they got him. One side cheering, one side screaming. He was safe, but the relay play, the catcher thrown out at the plate. Catcher did a good job of holding on. Hester, the catcher. So there's 1 away in the inning, and that brings up Jake Sims, who's also 1 for 2 today. Remember, this is a copyright broadcast of Worthy Road Studios. This one hit down towards the first baseman, but foul. Jake Simmons will come back to the plate. Grayson Wathen on deck. Fouls that one off. Warm day here at Pewborn Park. 3 pitches thrown now. 2 of them are strikes. And that will be the 4th pitch. So this one, something's got to happen right here. Jake Sims, the second baseman, drills one to the third baseman. Third baseman gets a big hop all the way across, but just a stride late. So Simmons is on, and that's one of the base runners that the Crockett County team needs. Striding to the plate, a man with 2 hits, 2 times scoring, Grayson Wathen in this game. Fouls that one off for a strike. That was the first pitch. This one back up the middle. Second baseman Delgard gets it. He'll take the force play. So Wathen on with the fielder's choice. Simmons out on the fielder's choice. Brings Jackson Earls, the third baseman, up there. He's had a couple of hits, scored once, fouls this one off. We're in the 5th. Crockett County trailing by 4 at this point. Wild and woolly in those first couple of innings. Second pitch. Here comes the third one on the way. Drill to center field. See if it falls, and it does. So 2 runners on now for Crockett County. Earls does the job. Wathen at second. And Reed Ross comes to the plate. In the first, he had a hit and scored. He's 1 for 2. Right-handed hitter with 2 outs. This one's going to go, and let's see if they said Delgard got it. Wow, great play. That ends the inning. No runs. And at the end of 4.5 innings of play, Medina 15, Crockett County 11. Let's take a timeout on the Worthy Road Studios Network.
The award-winning BallGame Blitz Sports Network from Worthy Road Studios. Over 1 million views in 2024. We're where you need to advertise. Subscribe to our YouTube channel and join the over 5,000 subscribers watching local sports. The Jackson Rockabillys, Union University, Bethel College, Lane College, South Gibson County, USJ, and TCA. Multi-camera broadcasts, slow-motion instant replay, on-screen scoreboard and graphics, and professional announcers. Thanks to our sponsors who make it all possible. The BallGame Blitz Sports Network from Worthy Road Studios. The premier sports broadcast network in West Tennessee.
And we are back going into the bottom of the 5th. We thought at one time the way they were scoring runs we might get time limited, but this one moving right along. Scoring has slowed down. And looks like the leadoff batter for this inning. It should be 55, Jude Cowan, and it is. We always like to check it and make sure. On deck is Axton Irvin, who's had 2 hits on deck. Cowan 1 for 2 today. He scored a run. Ready to start the bottom of the 5th. Cowan at bat. Swings and misses on the first pitch. This one popped up in a tough spot. Shortstop made a valiant effort to get it. Left fielder retrieves it, gets it into second quickly. But the runner is on base, and that's Jude Cowan. Axton Irving, who's 2 for 2 up there, left-handed hitter. He's actually occupying the mound spot now. That guy revacated, pops this one up. Let's see if it goes foul, and it does. That one had a lot of reverse English on it. Swing and a miss, 15-11 your score here in the bottom of the second. No outs, a runner at first. Top of the order comes up after Irvin. Irvin pops this one up, coming back, and that right at the screen, but Cecil was not able to retrieve it. So he picks it up, throws it back to the pitcher. Pitcher, of course, one of the coaches for the South Gibson or Medina team. Pull foul down the line, and that will be the 4th pitch. So something's got to happen. Here's Magic 5 coming up. Look like a little equipment repair, the shoes. Tell you what, these coaches very attentive to their players. The umpires are. Got to watch these old shoelaces. They come untied, they break, they do all kinds of things. And if you live at home with a puppy, my puppy unties my shoes all the time, sometimes puts them in a knot. Love my puppy, though, to death. Here's the pitch. And there's an out, the first out inning, as Axton takes that 5th pitch. Comes a dangerous man up there, Carson London, the first baseman. Crockett needs to get outs and get back to bat in the 6th. Taking a pitch. Here's one on the ground. Back to the pitcher, Webb. Webb has a little trouble picking it up. The runners will be safe. So you've got London at first, Cowan at second, and Huck Delgard coming up there, the second baseman. He's had a pretty good day. He's had 2 hits in this contest, made some excellent plays in the infield. Drills one to shortstop. Halliburton has it. He goes over to second for the force out. And that one gets away, and another run is going to come to the plate. And the runner's very aggressive. So it takes a fielder's choice, but that was the out was gotten at second on that force play. 2 away. 16-11, a 5-run cushion. Sam Peterson, the shortstop, drills this one a base hit, and that will score another run. And Peterson is going to run because the ball is going deep in the outfield. Peterson at third, I think they're going to send him home, and they are. So Peterson scores and takes all 4 bases. And it makes it 18-11. And damage done with 2 outs. Crutchfield up there, grounds one to Simmons. It gets by, and so Crutchfield on base. Daxton Smith coming up there. Daxton 2 for 3 today. One of them he was on with an error, he'd be 3 for 3. Three runs are already in this inning. There's a runner at first. This one popped up. Let's see if Simmons calls for it. Goes over his head. Runner safe. Boy, they're running aggressively around second base. Ball gets away. I think Crutchfield's going to score, and Smith will steam into second. 2 outs, it's now 19-11.
There's no way they can come back if he scores. There's no way they can come back if he scores on second.
8-run lead. Base hit into the hole, and they're going to hold the runner up. They hold Smith up at third. Hester with the hit. Good job of hitting by him. And Brantley will come up here, all important if he gets a.
Talk to him about it first. But that's just mathematically. You can't.
It's an 8-run lead, and you can only score 8 in an inning. So if another run scores, my friend to my left, who is the official scorer, he's got a good point. There's no way to catch him if it becomes a 9-run lead. It's on the ground. Halliburton goes to second with it. So we'll play the top half of the 6. 3 outs. And Crockett County's got to make the most, and they've got to score 8. So with the score 19-11 in favor of Medina, let's take a timeout.
At FMY Orthodontics, we believe a beautiful, healthy smile is the key to boosting confidence and enhancing quality of life. Our team of highly skilled and compassionate orthodontic professionals is dedicated to providing personalized care in a welcoming, state-of-the-art environment. Whether you're looking for traditional braces, clear aligners, or other orthodontic solutions, we offer a variety of options to meet your needs. Our goal is to provide the most effective and efficient orthodontic treatment for every patient.
And needing to score 8, Crockett County comes to bat in the top of the inning here, the 6th inning. Anything short of 8 runs and this contest is over. Impressive day, though, by both teams. 19-11 is your score. Leading off should be Elijah Bodkins. We'll double check it. It is. Followed by Clay Urban and Elijah Cecil, the catcher. Bodkins grounds to the second baseman, Delegard. Hugh Delegard, and he's up 4-3 for the first out. Again, I hope this, I'm giving what the assistant coach told me to say. Hope I got his name right, because I've coached Delegard and Delgadre, and there's one other pronunciation that I've coached over 46 years. Irvin takes a swing. Delgarde, but we were told to call him Delegard. Hugh Delegard. Irvin hits it on the ground. We'll try to beat it out. The flip to first. 2 outs in the inning. That was Irving getting over there. He's in the pitcher's circle now. 2 outs. Elijah Cecil, who has a hit back in the first. 1 for 2. Cecil has worked hard as a catcher today. Drills one out the left field, over the left fielder's head. This will be extra bases. Cecil steaming around first, headed to second with a stand-up. He's going to keep going. Heads towards third. They can't pick it up. A head first slide and safe at third. Elijah Cecil. That will bring up Cairo Ubiarco. There are 2 outs. Ubiarco's had a single earlier in the contest. Swings and misses for a strike. Where's number 1? Coaches give Cairo a little instruction. Slightly closed stance. Hits it on the ground, up the middle. Second baseman gets it, throws to first, but not in time. A run scores. That cuts into it, but remember, Crockett County must score 8 runs. A big RBI signal. That brings up Landon Webb, number 8, who is the defensive player in the pitcher's circle. 19-12. This one hit the right field. It's going to get down. It's a base hit. UBRCO will head to third. The throw to third. Will they get him? No, the ball is dropped. UBRCO safe. And runners at second and third. And the top of the order coming up there. This is Jathan Woolley. He's 2 for 3 today. He scored twice. Wears number 14. Woolley, an outfielder. There are 2 outs. Up until this last inning when they got some distance, it's been a white knuckler. Now it's a nail biter for one team. Every time the bat hits the ball, you wonder, am I going to be safe or out? And the fans on both teams, very intense. This one grounded. It's a fair ball. Can the third baseman get him? And now there's a runner problem. UBRCO holding, and the runner gets back safely. The sacks are jammed. Ducks on the pond. Woolley at first. UBRCO's at third, and Webb is at second. And with 2 outs, striding to the plate, the shortstop, Jackson Halliburton, who's 2 for 3 today. He could make this game a lot closer. Coach moves him towards the plate just a little bit, and that pitch inside. Jackson Halliburton, the shortstop, just wants to get on base safely. Wants his runner score. He's taken 2 pitches, so he's got 3 left. No strikes on him, though. This one on the ground towards Delgard. And it's safe, and a run has scored. UBRCO has scored. Webb at third. Woolley at second. Halliburton on at first. 19-13. And they're going to have a little conference, they being the Medina All-Stars. Crockett County's got the bases loaded. Lots of high drama here, the fun kind. Advanced to the plate, the second baseman, Jake Simmons, will be there, singled and scored in the first. Grounded out in the second, singled in the fifth. So 2 for 3. He's got to keep it going. Each hitter could possibly be the last or the next if they can keep scoring runs with no outs. They can only score 8 in an inning. They could tie it up. I'm sure the Medina fans and coaches will talk about the missed opportunity, not scoring that extra run to make it a 9-run lead. 2 pitches taken. Still 3 pitches to go. Jake Simmons hits this one over the head of the second baseman. 1 run has scored. And they hold it up, and you can do a lot of damage with singles. Webb has crossed the plate. And now it's 19-14. Watham, the first baseman up there. He's 2 for 3. Was on with a fielder's choice his last time up. And the first pitch taken. Boy, a lot of action here. We still got a game to go today. You're on Worthy Road Studios. This is the BallGame Blitz Facebook and Worthy Road's Facebook. 2 pitches taken. And the young man was wise not to swing at that one. Grayson Watham, the first baseman. Jackson Earls on deck. And now he's taken 3 pitches, and he'll have to do something in these 2 pitches unless he can foul off that 5th pitch. 4-man outfield's ready. Bases loaded. Swinging strike, so we're down to 1 pitch unless he fouls it off. And this pitch could tell the tale of the ball game. 19-14, 2 outs. Bases loaded. Here's the pitch. And this contest is over. Final score, Medina 19. The Crockett County team, who has played so hard, 14. A great contest. Both teams will show good sportsmanship. Both teams well coached. It's hard to lose. Medina will move on in this bracket. I believe they will pick up the New Bern American team. The winner of that one will face on Monday night the Madison American team. We're going to end this contest here, and we, again, our great crew of Paul Schulze, Christopher Reasons, and Billy Boland II, Coach Joe Holloway, we want to thank all of our sponsors, especially our title sponsor, FMY Orthodontics, and say thanks for your time this time until the next game today, and we'll get you a time on that, but we'll be back with another game after this.
The award-winning BallGame Blitz Sports Network from Worthy Road Studios. Over 1 million views in 2024. We're where you need to advertise. Subscribe to our YouTube channel and join the over 5,000 subscribers watching local sports. The Jackson Rockabillys, Union University, Bethel College, Lane College, South Gibson County, USJ, and TCA. Multi-camera broadcasts, slow-motion instant replay, on-screen scoreboard and graphics, and professional announcers. Thanks to our sponsors who make it all possible. The BallGame Blitz Sports Network from Worthy Road Studios. The premier sports broadcast network in West Tennessee.